All right, a companion piece to go with a job application is called a resume. And think of a resume just simply as a biography of your work life. And I know you're all young, you don't really have a career or maybe even in your mind a work life, but think of it as what you've accomplished, what you want to do. So the first sheet I want you to do, we have an example of a mock resume. It's going to be basically the same information that's on a job application. The great part about a resume though is you can put it in your own words. You can format it the way you want it to, and you can really talk big about yourself and things that you have accomplished. You start out all resumes with your personal information on top. What's new here is an employment objective. You need to write a very short statement about the type of job you're looking for. You don't want to be super specific. You don't want to pigeonhole yourself into something. But read the one that's on this example. It says to work with children in an educational setting. That can mean a lot of different jobs, and you won't have to change it every time you go to apply for one of those. Then on this example, it lists work experience, which we've talked about, skills and abilities, what you're good at. You can also throw in accomplishments, what you have achieved, and awards that you have been given. Education is where your school is, and you end it with references. Same information that you had on that first sheet, but you get to format it a little different. Granted, at your age, most places of business for a part-time job not going to expect a resume. They're not even maybe even going to ask you for one, but if you have one, it's going to look good on your part. What else is included here is it's a two-pager. It would normally be front and back in class. This is an old resume of mine, just to give you an idea of another format. This goes back almost 25 years. It's ancient, but this is how I laid out my resume back in the day. Like I say, just to give you another example of what a resume looks like. The last sheet you've been given, it's a blank. It's a resume outline. I'm not going to sit here and have you go through it. That's Mr. Humphrey's job. I just want you to see it's got all the areas that we talked about on the example. Most of these areas are from your personal fact sheet, so you can go ahead and start formatting your resume and then type one up and have one handy. As things change, as you need to add things, keep it on your computer. You just go in and add or make your changes. Resumes, like I said, are not important at your age. When you get to be an adult, you're out here looking for full-time work. Resumes are important. Most places will expect you to have one, so you need to start preparing now to have one ready when you get out of school. Thank you.